What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my channel. My name is Zombie Bear, and today we'll be discussing the current situation regarding singer and songwriter D4VD, otherwise known as David. This is my first commentary style video on this channel, so if you guys enjoy or want more reaction videos / commentary videos, feel free to like and subscribe. Let's try to hit 100 subs. We're only 7 subs away right now. Without further ado, let's get into the topic. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock the past couple of days / weeks, you would know that David had been on his tour for his recent album Withered. And while on this tour, news came out that a Tesla registered to David had been abandoned for about a month, which led to it being towed and impounded by police. This in itself isn't a problem, of course, but when people started reporting a foul stench coming from the vehicle, it led to the discovery of human remains found in the trunk of the car. Now, when I first heard the news, I immediately thought, okay, well, someone could have stolen his car or tried to frame him for something he didn't do. I mean, after all that we knew is that it was an abandoned car and now there was a body inside. Myself and many others included all thought, okay, he was definitely framed because he was on tour. There's no way he could have, offed somebody and been on tour at the same time. The dates didn't match up. That's what everyone thought for at least a little while until yesterday, all of this evidence came out. The human remains that were found in the trunk of the Tesla belonged to a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas, who had been missing since April of 2024. And almost as soon as this news came out to the public, David completely canceled his tour. You might be wondering why this is relevant. And it's relevant because apparently Celeste Rivas Hernandez, I didn't say her full name before, and David actually knew each other. On screen now, you're going to see alleged photos of David and the missing girl together. And while it's not fully clear that this actually is the missing girl or the girl that was found in David's car, they look very similar. As I said before though, what still didn't make sense was the fact that the body was found while he was on tour. Police reports state that the body was heavily decomposed when they found it, meaning she had been dead for at least a couple of months. The question that arose the most over social media after these photos were leaked and the human remains had been identified was, what the hell was David doing with a 14-year-old girl? The internet began investigating and trying to come up with theories as to why and how they knew each other. Then, Celeste's mother reached out and claimed that her daughter had had a boyfriend named David at the time of her death. Now, I'm not going to act like this is undeniable proof that it is singer David, but I will say the coincidences along with him canceling a tour and turning off his comments all over social media definitely does not make it look very good for him right now. I think it's an appropriate point in the video now where we can talk about some of the major coincidences. In David's music videos, he often features a woman that looks very similar to Celeste. While it was confirmed he did date another girl named Celeste, who was 23 at the time, I still find it pretty weird that he would have girls in his music video that resemble his ex-girlfriend, or even then, resemble a girl that was found in the trunk of his car. Another coincidence that I found really weird with David is that most of his songs associate love with death, murder, or some form of tragedy. On screen now, you can pause if you would like to read the lyrics, but I provided 3 separate songs that have to do with one of the above. Moving away from not so simple coincidences, we should get to the real meat on the bone, that of which being that David has an unreleased song named Celeste. Now, if David had made this song while he was dating 23-year-old Celeste, being his ex-girlfriend obviously, I don't think anyone would have batted an eye if he had released it while they were still together. But because reports online indicate that David and Celeste could have been dating from 2022 to 2024, it makes it all the more apparent that the song was written about Celeste Rivas, since the song had been recorded in December of 2023. Now, the last bit of evidence that I have for this section of the video would have to be, David has a tattoo on his finger that matches the same one found on Celeste's body. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's any rational way to explain this to somebody. Looking over all of the evidence, it feels increasingly difficult to not think he was the one who did it. You know what I mean? And if you were to ask me, to be honest, when I first heard all of this, all of this evidence over the past 24 to, 48 hours, I thought this was just some crazy publicity stunt. It has become almost normal in society to do something crazy before an album. I mean, I didn't follow the Justin Bieber stuff too much, but I did see that he did some kind of publicity stunt from what I heard online. Don't take that with a grain of salt, you Justin Bieber fans. But I think the only reason why I thought that initially was because I heard that David had a deluxe coming out on the 19th. And along with that deluxe, before his shows, he would have a hearse pull up with a casket where you could write notes and whatever else, pay tributes to the casket. I don't know if there was anything in there, but I do know that he would bring them to the shows with him. So what does this mean for David's career right now? Obviously, for right now, it's obviously over. It's very over. I don't think there's really any way to come back from this. Even if it comes out that he wasn't the one who murdered Celeste or anything, he's still branded as a pedophile now. And it's also very hard to tell what information is and is not correct on the internet already with all the AI and people faking messages and stuff. I wanted to include Discord messages from David in this video, but I don't think that they're real. I mean, they're not proven real yet, at least as far as I know. It's very easy to fake Discord messages. And also, I think that if I did include them in this video, the video would either get flagged. I don't know. I'm a new YouTuber. Cut me some slack. But if you want the gist of what the photos were saying, the screenshots of the messages were saying, essentially it's just David explaining that he desensitized himself as a kid and he was obsessed with watching you-know-what videos online. And I guess ever since then he's been obsessed with tragic love and murder and all of that. I mean, as far as my opinion goes, though, I think it's pretty insane. The entire situation, the way that everything's playing out currently, I think it's absolutely insane. I was never a super big fan of David. I used to listen to him back in the day, like 2022, 2023. But it does absolutely just suck to see somebody like so young with so much talent just throw it all away. And as much as I want to hope that, none of it's true and it's all going to come out as a hoax or anything, I think it's honestly way too late for that. There's too many coincidences. There's too much evidence. And quite honestly, all the evidence is pointing towards him. It's him that did it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that on YouTube. I don't want to point fingers. I'm not that kind of person. But it's really, really hard to not think that it is him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm definitely going to keep reading and seeing new news pop up about David and this entire situation over the next couple days to a couple weeks from now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Maybe a Minecraft video this week to lighten the mood, shall we? If you guys want a Minecraft video, type in Minecraft Bear just in the comments. Just write MC Bear. Let me know. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Have a good rest of your day.